able to hold on for the victory. What was the difference?
Well, look, they've been building the lead, Chris, in all three of these games. But the difference tonight was normally when the Celtics get a lead, they rely on their one-on-one play to extend or hold their lead. Tonight, they almost fell into that same trap against the Boston Celtics when they went to that 2-3 zone. They started playing one-on-one basketball. Brad Stevens got a timeout, put Hayward back in the game, and they started moving the basketball. And if they get the ball from strong to weak with all the athleticism and now with Hayward back, now you have four guys on the floor that can beat people off the dribble and score. This is the way they have to play. And you saw the stat line for Jason Tatum. To me, his most complete game since they've been in the bubble. He stuffed every category tonight. If he plays like that, and not just the scoring, but the rebounding and getting his teammates involved by moving the basketball, then the Celtics have an excellent chance of getting back in this series. Because, Chris and Karan, this could be 3-0 to Celtics right now, or at least 2-1, and they know that.
Karan, the Celtics had 4 players score over 20, but let's go with a guy who didn't score more than 20. Gordon Hayward played 30 minutes in his first game back after missing a month with that ankle sprain. How big was he? We said it earlier, bigger than the box score. I mean, he ended up with just 6 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals, but was really the glue that put this together.
I mean, he was another offensive weapon. We talked about Jaylen Brown. We talk about Jason Tatum. We talk about Gordon Hayward. We talk about Kemba Walker, all those guys. And we also talked about all that playmaking ability out there. You look at the size of those playmakers, 6'7", 6'3", Smart, Tatum 6'8", Walker 6 foot, Brown 6'6", all out there. And when Gordon Hayward came out, he immediately started making plays, and I was just surprised by the minutes that he was able to play, which led me to believe that he's extremely healthy. He found his spots in the defense where the Heat had to respect him, and he opened up opportunities, even though he didn't shoot a ton. But when he did, was a threat offensively, like going downhill. The wall wasn't there because his playmaking ability, which opened up shots opportunities like that by Kemba Walker. And then once again, defensively, he's able to, use his veteran savvy to, not gamble, not stab in the backcourt or the front court. But when he gets the ball, because of his playmaking ability, guys know to run because he's an unselfish star player. So I think that's a huge asset to this ball club. And I think they fed off that momentum having one of their guys back.
Certainly, you saw him laying down on the floor. Looked like he played to exhaustion. And Brad Stevens is already available after Game 2. It took him a while to come out of the locker room. Not so much after this Game 3 victory.
Brian Robb.
Hey, Brad. 31 minutes for Gordon tonight. How did you think he looked, and did you ever expect you'd be able to play him that much coming into tonight?
I didn't expect to play him that much, but it was Smart in some foul trouble at the end of the third. Tyson foul trouble. I thought he looked pretty good, and we have 4 days off, so that's why they didn't say, we're just going to monitor him to see how he looks. He asked to come out a couple times. The wind caught up to him a couple times. I thought he did what he's done all year. I mean, he didn't shoot it quite as much, but he is a stabilizing force for our team. He just can make the right play and make a play for somebody else at the right time, and he hit the big 3 as they were making a run. So I think he makes us better, that's for sure.
Question in person, Dan Woodkey.
I think before the series, you kind of joked about the whole road thing, how different is the psyche now to a year knowing that you're not going to have to play all these milestones? I guess, just how this is obviously.
That's a good question. I haven't even thought about it. I think, as I heard Spo say this a couple days ago, feels like the playoffs. So I don't know that I think about whether or not you're playing in your home arena or your road arena or in neutral site or whatever. It's hard. It's tiring. It's tough. So it's felt like that. I don't know that I think it's felt any harder or any easier. It's just felt like the playoffs.
Tim Bontemps.
Brad, how much did Jalen's aggressiveness set the tone for you guys tonight?
Our whole team was aggressive. Our whole team played with the right mentality, and most importantly, responded to, their good runs and tough shots really well, and then pushed leads out. The run at the end of the first half, was a great one, and in response to when they cut it to 4 or 5 right there, and then even when they got it closer in the second, with the exception of the last minute, I thought we responded. Last couple minutes, I thought we responded pretty well.
Question in person, Gary Washburn.
Yeah,